You got a little slip. Did we do a good job?
Yes, it's fantastic.
Queen Glennis.
Thank you.
Are you pleased with your servants today?
Yes, thank you. Shut up.
Yeah. This is the room that everything has been moved into while the carpeting has been put in. Looks nice, huh? Making movie magic here. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, February 21st, the 7th day of our vlog here, and just showed you some movie crews. If you live in Long Beach and you lived here long enough, eventually you learn they're always filming movies in Long Beach, especially in the Bixby Knolls, California Heights area. So that's a common sight. So no biggie. I have no idea what they're filming for, but in our neighborhood alone, they filmed. You know, they were filming CSI not too long ago, American Pie. I remember when they filmed Ferris Bueller. I mean, gosh, it's gone on forever. And all those commercials and all that stuff. So, woke up this morning and right down the street there was another movie crew, so I thought I'd take a look at it on the bike. This is David, everyone. David lives across the street, and he came on over to see the movie filming as well. David's already, yeah, he's already 13 months. Yay!
Yay! See what all this business is about.
I'm about to ride my bike to my sister's house. On the way I'm going to pick her up some soup, some pho. My family's on over there, my father, my stepmother, and it might be the last time I see my father for a while. He's leaving to the Philippines for a few months. He's retired now and he goes to the Philippines off and on, stays for a few months, visits relatives, even built a few houses over there. So I'm going to go see the family. I'm here at Saigon Rendezvous, and I got a thermos full of pho for my sister. Cool. All right, I'm over at my sister's house right now, and I like how my parents were all in here watching Pink, the performer Pink, on TV. They enjoy her a lot. Trippy, huh?
Don't you like broth too?
So I'm having lunch at my sister's house with my family, and I'm having some cocido that my mother brought over.
Cocido and caldo de pollo.
Will you send that?
Alright everyone, I just got back from a rehearsal, a big band rehearsal. I wanted to speak a little bit into what I experienced tonight. This is a musician's vlog, and what I'm about to speak into is very musician-like. If you're a musician, especially if you're a drummer or percussionist, you may relate to this. I wouldn't call this a pet peeve, but it's something that rears its head every so often in some situations. When a rhythm section is wrongly blamed or told that something is wrong, when in fact the issue is that the rest of the band does not have good time. So these are bold statements for anyone who's listening out there that's a musician, but let me explain a little bit, okay? First of all, I am a woodwind player. I was on a woodwind scholarship into college. I understand the whole vibe. I know that when you're reading something down, that a lot of times rhythm is the first thing that goes out the door because you're reading a lot of notes, key changes, following a conductor, the whole bit. So now that I am a drummer, percussionist in the back, my whole vibe is supporting. My whole thing is to support and help you out. Knowing that obviously the time is probably going to drag and rush at points, but it's all good. The first few times through, we're all in the same boat. The issue I'm speaking about here is when someone starts complaining to the director or to the rhythm section and accusing some reason, volume or whatever the reason is why they suck, okay, time-wise. And this happened tonight. And, you know, it would be open to some debate had I not recorded the last 3 rehearsals, including the rehearsal tonight. See the rehearsal tonight on my recorder before I even started this discussion I'm having right now. And, you know, the time's all over the place. In fact, there were times tonight where I just simply didn't play because it was written rests and I'm not supposed to play. And the band actually fell apart. It actually train wrecked, and we had to start again. And they asked us, the percussion to assist them so that they could keep it together, because I guess they can't play by themselves and keep time together. So keep in mind, this is less than an hour than after I was told that the time is funky and there's something wrong and that's why the band's off. So a lot of this also has to do with, you know, the old saying here, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I find that in my experience, I've worked with some really good directors. When I say good directors, I'm speaking, you know, directors who have been assistant directors for the LA Phil, directors who have been the overall directors overseeing entire counties like Orange County, professional shows. And I find that when I work with really good directors, I experience nothing like this. They understand that I understand, and we're all in the same boat. We're all trying to make music together. It would just be out of character for them to come on up to us and accuse the rhythm section for something. In fact, I find good directors, or directors that I deem as very good, they don't really focus on us. They'll focus on all the other instruments, the low brass, the reeds, that type of thing, and rightfully so, because they're tackling all those notes, they're doing the key changes, they're doing the tempo change, they're doing all of that stuff. They need the attention. It's all good. My job as a percussionist, as a drummer, is to support them and hopefully hold them together and help them out. I love that job. That's what I want to do. If I'm unnoticed, then I did my job right. So that just didn't sit too well with me tonight. I'll just consider whether I continue. I try to look at everything, what I say, spiritually first. In other words, you know, just look at what the universe is trying to tell me right now. And maybe there's another band out there that could use my services, or I could be of service to, that would love to have a drummer. I'm not perfect, but shoot, I'm not, hear me out. I am not perfect. I suck. I'm always the first one to say it. But I'm trying to get together, trying to do it. But at some point, you do have to stand up for yourself, especially if something is blatantly wrong. I have the recordings. I have the recordings. The recordings don't lie, you know? So I'm in a situation where the band's entering an 1/8 note and a 1/4 note late consistently, and then we're being barked at before we even play a note, that we're too loud and it's messing up the time, and people are complaining, or someone is complaining. You know, I know if I was director, I would tell that someone who's complaining to shut the hell up and to focus on their part and know that the rhythm section's doing their job. But that's just me, you know? This is a little rant for you percussionists out there, you drummers out there and stuff. We get the butt end of some accusations sometimes, and I'm gonna say half of them are true. I mean, really, the drummers are in the back messing around. Shoot, I hate drummers half the time. They play too loud, they're not sensitive, they get lost in the music, all that stuff. I am not denying any of that. My point of what I'm saying right now is, don't blame the rhythm section right off the bat for the bad feel of the band, especially if the rhythm section's together. The same rhythm section we were playing with tonight, played last week, just a few days ago, and I have that recording and it's burning. It sounds great. You know, I was actually kind of happy with the way we sounded. It's, you know, that's rare, because I'm always trying to get better, and it's an ongoing process. So that's today's rant. Yeah, this is us, Steel Parade and the life of a musician. This is my thing. I did what I had to do tonight. We played, we kept it together, but here I am just basically deciding, do I continue to show on up? I welcome your opinion. Would you show on up? Would you participate with this? I'm not accustomed to participating with things so unprofessional, or what I deem as less than professional. So that's it, and hope I didn't bore you too much with this one, but that's what I had in me. So we move on to tomorrow. It's been 7 days. I'll do the weekend review tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. So peace, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the comments. Thank you for the questions. I'll get to all those questions. We welcome more, especially the Super Bowl stuff. That's a lot of people commented on that. This is fun, and we move on, okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.